glad I turned on the light. It is kind of dark in here. It's kind of dark in here. But you know what? It's still Eddie's Funhouse. Fun for the whole family. Fun for the whole family. Everyone can have this equal amounts of fun. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. If it was, I'd be laughing and embarrassed. Hello and welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. This is a family show, so try not to say things like that because I am the moderator. I am the moderator, so yes, remember, everyone is watching, everyone is reading these comments, so keep them, yeah, anyway, okay, that's 2 times. Here we go. Has been timed out. All right. Again, we have to keep this very family friendly, and so that's what I give as a warning. And because again, a lot of people are watching this. A lot of people watch this after it's been filmed. A lot of people know me, and so this is how we begin Eddie's Funhouse. We have parents' permission. We have everyone behaving themselves, and everyone acting in a civil manner, which is pretty common. You know, I'm not asking anything more than that. Just everyone behave yourself. Wait a second. Wait a second. The most popular, the most requested is the jaw harp. This is a jaw harp, and this is what people ask what instrument this is. This is a jaw harp. Thank you for the 300 plus views of my last live. My last live was 300 views. Does Lightning McQueen have a car insurance or life insurance? I don't really know. Who is Lightning McQueen? Sounds like a race car driver. Please keep your comments respectful. The most requested instrument. Or the most asked about. This is the most, anyways. Jaw harp. It's known by other names, but jaw harp is what I know it as. Parents' permission is very important. Adult supervision is very important. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse, where we have fun. It's for the whole family we have fun. Under adult supervision and adult permission. If you don't have your parents' permission, please get it. Please get it. Butch the cat. Isn't it fun though? You can make so many variations of the sound. Hello and welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Good day. Life insurance because he eats and drinks. Everybody eats and drinks, and you know what? Some people insure their legs. Taylor Swift insured her legs for like $4 million or something like that. So yeah, insurance is a good thing to have. I think there's a lot of origins to this. A lot of origins. A lot of people in Alaska, or some shamans, they have a jaw harp. Hey, welcome. It's Sunday. We got everything done today. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. You can pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. What is that a type of instrument? It is, oh, I remember. Yeah, again, this is a family-oriented show. Please get your parents' permission to watch. I think it's only safe to say. Did you go to church or give it a mass? I went to church. I went to church with my mom. She seems to be really happy when I go with her. Today it was a pretty nice sermon. We opened with prayer and then went into a sermon. Pastor usually preaches a sermon, and that's usually how a Sunday goes. Hello, long time no see. Jason Danny, you must have changed your logo. I noticed a lot of logo changing. Because sometimes people say, hey, remember me? I remember you, but I think you've changed your logo. You may have. Still the same. Okay. Well, then maybe it's my memory starting to fade. I wonder if it happens in your 50s, that your memory begins to fade. Yeah, still the same. Well, it's good to see you again. A lot of people are coming back who have been gone for a while. Arthur came by sometime yesterday. Arthur, I believe he lives in Canada. I get people from all over the world, different parts. I'm being seen in Indonesia and India. People in India say hi, and Where else? The Netherlands. And in the UK. Some people pop in for the UK. It's time for me to get a new candle. This candle's all burned out. Sometimes I like to light a candle. Light a candle, everything is all right. I'm here to entertain you. Those of you who show up. Oh, you're going on a trip? Or are you moving to the UK? It says you are going to the UK. That's a place I like to visit. If I could get up enough money, just go there and see all the historic places. Oh, you're moving to the UK. I hope you like it there. It's interesting to experience the culture and the how people behave. Behaviors are different depending on which. Hello, Shoba. Yes, Om, and then one more Om. Yeah, but the weather. Yeah, I've heard that. It's kind of like Seattle. In Seattle, there's lots of rain. Lots of rain. I think Ireland is like that too. It gets cloudy. Scotland, Ireland, UK. But I'm pretty sure they have some sunny days. Here we have sunny days. I can tell it's not yet September, but it feels like September. And that's something good because August can get quite hot. The whole month of August and July. August and July gets hot. Where is Mom? She is resting comfortably. She's watching the Waltons. We just got back from Dairy Queen. We go to church and then we go to Dairy Queen. We have, I had a hamburger. Mom had some chicken tenders. That's always nice. It's something to look forward to. Go to church and talk to people, pray for each other, and then go to Dairy Queen. At that Dairy Queen, they play 50s music. Music from the 50s. And some of it's from the 60s. It's always good to have a blast from the past. What's your favorite food? Lately, it's been filet mignon. I've had filet mignon for the first time in my life. And it's a very tender meat. And I like the flavor of it. I think the next time I go to the grocery store, I'm going to ask where they have it. I believe I did. I'm going to have to stop by your channel again. I do that from time to time. I go to channels and I watch, sometimes when they first come up, if I've subscribed, I'll check out the video and I'll leave a like at least. I'll at least leave a like, because I like to encourage new YouTubers. New YouTubers who only have a few they only have a few subscribers. Some people only have 17 subscribers. Some people like to slander people. But I'm trying to rise above that. Because slander is a very, very dangerous and serious offense. But you know what? It's on them, not me. A lot of people are told not to bear false witness, but they do anyway. I feel bad leaving you, but I need to go to sleep. Yeah, it's late there. I don't blame you. I always love to be able to go to sleep. As soon as the sun sets, I try to be in bed. It's like I can go to sleep at sunset. Bye. Have a good day. Looks like I got 15 people watching. So, keep your comments respectful. This is a family show. I make real nectar videos. I'll have to check by your station one more time, or your channel, and check out what your progress looks like. Hi, everyone. So you've decided to stay, even though it's late over there? What time is it in India? I think there's like a 5-hour differences. Oh, you're in your video. Okay. Well, then I get to see what you look like. Most of the people I talk to, I don't even know what they look like. All they have is their logo. So it's 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock in India. Here it is, 2:30. 2:30 here in India, or here in America. America, America. It's a song I can't sing right now. I know, sometimes I confuse that. 12 o'clock p.m. with 12 o'clock a.m. 12 o'clock a.m. is when the sun is still out. 12 o'clock p.m. is when the sun is still out. 12 o'clock a.m. is when the sun has set a long time ago. I like going out on a moonlit night at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock a.m. on a moonlit night. It's always pretty fun. So I'll have to remember that. I have no food, Eddie. Please help. Do you know any law enforcement or police officers? Where are you right now? I haven't heard from you in a while. I am playing a recorder. This is a family show, so be careful. Please have your parents' permission to watch the show, because if it's okay with your mom and dad, then I don't have a problem. So how have you been lately? I wish I could. A lot of people, I have no food, and my brothers say no one may know where we live. So how's your mom been? How are you able to talk to me on your phone? Or are you on your phone? I didn't know your mom had died. So you're with your brother right now. I guess I'm getting new information about our friend. Good afternoon, Ed and chat. That's what this is. So you should have a parent or guardian now. That's right, dancing. We need to set our feet a dancing. Emma's 11 years old. Hi again. Is your brother with you right now? does SS mean? I told Dad, now I have to go. Oh, now you have good news. You told Dad now. So your dad is taking care of you. Tell them all I said hello. I'll keep praying for you. That's what we got to do here. Because sometimes times are tough. You have the good news. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. In 2 months, I'm going to go to my mom's house. So you'll all be able to unite there? I'm glad to hear your progress report. What do you love me, fans? What does that mean? Play some high school music. That's more like an elementary song. Oh, the wrong note. Yes, they do love you. We love one another here, especially when you're going through hard times. That's good that you have your dad with you. And your brother. I think they're kidding with you. You can't get married at that age. Oh, your dad is not bad. That rhymes. It's good that your dad is not bad. He can keep the family together. That's what we're about here. Family. Family through good times and bad. Thanks, dude. I haven't heard that sound since I was a little kid. All right. Well, I guess I give you a blast from the past. The sound of a recorder. It sounds like a flute more than a recorder. I don't know why they call it a recorder. It kind of throws me off. Because when I was growing up, a recorder was something used to record. Like a tape recorder. Dad is not bad. I say HVM. What, or NVM. What does NVM mean? I don't know. I haven't heard that. I haven't seen that. Oh, I say dad. You say dad, but I say bad. So Tom Green's birthday is coming up. My brother and his wife, they just had birthdays. My brother Robert and his wife Maggie. My my brother Robert and his wife Maggie had birthdays just recently. His was on the 23rd. Can I read? I can read. I can read to a degree. Dyslexia makes it hard, but I can still read. Can you read, Eddie? Yesterday you were only with me for a short time. I can't say SMT and you think it bad, but it's bad. And now there's a bunch of crying emojis. What can I do to make you feel better? I'm playing some flute music. I'm trying to say things that are hi and welcome. Zoa. You sure do got a pretty mouth. But you subscribed. Well, thank you for subscribing. Now I just need watch hours. I don't have many watch hours. What can we talk about today? Now that we're together, we can talk about danger, how to avoid danger. Seems like a lot of people are trying to kidnap people lately. That's why we have to maintain a safe distance of at least 2 yards or 2 meters, so they can't grab you. When somebody starts talking to you, stay at least a meter and a half to 2 meters away, so you can have a running start. Don't let yourself be in an enclosed area. Don't let them take you to the second scene. You're going to go? Okay. Well, I hope you do better. Hopefully your brother is with you right now and your dad. Also, they say carry a flashlight, or in the UK they call it a torch. One of those small flashlights, because if somebody approaches you and they're aggressive, you could shine the light in their face, shine the light in their eyes, and it'll gives you a chance to run away. Or if you have a cigarette, throw it at them. I'm sorry, Emma. I'm sorry to hear that. I was trying to cheer you up. I forgot about that. You're going through quite a bit lately. So your brother's with you right now, right? Or do you have any family members that can help you? I guess. Are you still there? I know that's quite a bit to handle. Do you have anybody with you now? Any relatives? Have you gone for help? Have you ever gone for help? You sound like you're having quite a harsh time. You don't have any relatives that live near you? All right, I'll be thinking about you. You can always come here to check up on us, or if you're having trouble. Who else is here? Looks like there's 5 people. Again, this is a family show. Keep your comments respectful. Get your parents' permission. A megaphone. Let's try to stay cheerful now. Some people are having a harder time than others. Who's with me? I see four people have joined the chat. Gamer, welcome. I guess some of us are having a really hard time, so we're trying to stay cheerful, stay in our right mind. I'm going to check something out here. Can you read, Eddie? Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. My dad is bad, but my dad is bad. That leads me to believe that she has a dad. My dad is bad. That tells me she has a dad. And then you say dad, I say bad. Dad is not bad. I say dad is not bad. That's confusing. And then she says, I don't have a dad. Dad is not bad. I think she was, anyways. The fans say, Mary, okay. Fans say, I love you. What you love me, fans. In 2 months, I'm going to go to my mom's house. Okay. Well, that tells me she's going to her mom's house. But she's just said her mom died. She just said her mom died. In 2 months, I'm going to go to my mom's house. And it says, I told dad knew how I have the good news. I told dad now I have the good news. Didn't she just say her dad was dead? Oh well. Yes, her conversation is all over the place. I know. Maybe she was distracted. Do you have a dad or don't you have a dad? You said you're going to your mom's house in 2 months, and then you said your mom was dead. I don't understand. Pooh, that's right. All right, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Smelly. Pooh is smelly. It is 2:50, and I'm just trying to stay calm, cool, and collected while everyone is having a meltdown. I just do this off the cuff. Maybe I should have some literature. I should have some literature ready. But then I can't talk to you folks. I could, because then I'll be caught up in what I'm trying to do. I want to keep this on the fly, because somebody might have something they want to talk about. And if I adhere to literature, or read you the Great Gatsby, that's what Andy Kaufman did. When his audience was rude to him, he would read The Great Gatsby. He would pull out the book, and he would start reading it. And some people would sit and listen to him read. That was his punishment. If he had a rude audience, Andy Kaufman would read The Great Gatsby. I could put on my sunglasses just for effect. I'm wearing all black today. I was wearing, I love that musical instrument. Even now, I don't even know what it is. Poo. I keep saying it's a jaw harp. Don't you watch my other lives? It's a jaw harp. Also known as a Jew harp. Also known as a grumble. People keep asking me. I should say, watch my other lives, and you'll know what it is. What are your thoughts? Do you think there will be a World War? I think we're already in World War III. It's just not what we expected. I mean, World War III is fought in the streets. We were all expecting mushroom clouds. We were all expecting nuclear holocaust. But I think you love my jar harp, my jaw harp. You love the jaw harp. All right. I think that's what it is this World War III is a revolution. You know, because in Ireland, the UK, in Sweden, Italy, they're all fighting in the streets. It seems like it's just a war of protests. That's what World War III seems to be. And then, of course, you've got the Ukraine war. And then you got Gaza, Israel, and Palestine. So, yeah, there's definitely wars going on. It's just not what we expected. Most of the wars that I'm seeing, at least in the media, are protests. A lot of protests. Because there's too much crime, too much immigration. The immigration is leading to crime. Nobody's doing anything about it, so the people have to take it upon themselves to change things. I think it is kind of scary because all we need is for one nuclear weapon to go off. One nuclear weapon nowadays does a lot of damage. Do you like camping? Because I do. I just bought a OK pox. So you bought yourself a tent? I used to like camping when I was younger. Now I just value warm air too much. I used to think the idea of camping I like, but when I'm actually camping, I like to have an air mattress. I guess I've become too much of a a lightweight when it comes to camping because I like being able to wash my dishes. I like being able to wash my hands. Sometimes in the river, you can wash your dishes off in the river. Some people use sand. They take just plain sand and wash their dishes. But then you have that grease on your hands. It's pronounced as fox. Okay, with a PH. I was reading another news about monkeypox, and as it hit where you live yet. No, I don't think it has. And it's a lot of it's human to human contact. People have to actually kiss each other. People have to actually rub up against each other in order to pass on the monkeypox. So I guess if you stay away from everybody, I don't think it's passed on by coughs and sneezes. I guess that's how it gets a host. The monkeypox gets a host by someone who is already a host uh, kissing and making out with another person, and that's how they get. Because I notice people who have monkeypox, they have it all around their mouth, and around their neck. Yeah, that's what I heard when I first got the news of monkeypox. They say it started in Africa, and then why aren't they quarantining people? They should be quarantining. Seems like they want things to spread. The first few people who had COVID-19, they should have quarantined them. They should have just kept them, because it's at least 2 weeks or so before you can't pass it on again. My brother just got COVID last week. Last week, I think he went home feeling sick, and they say don't show up. They say don't come to work if you have symptoms. And my brother noticed somebody had symptoms, and they came to work. And what's sad is my brother's immune system has been a little compromised because he had cancer. Yeah. My brother had Hodgkin's lymphoma, and the treatment he went under, it compromised, it made his immune system not so strong. And I think that's why he caught it twice. So far, he's caught it twice. And he's just showing up to work. He shows up to work and then he comes home feeling sick. And then he has to be off a week. So something's got to give here. What about everybody else? If you caught COVID, I've had COVID at least once. Thank God. Thank God. I've been feeling pretty healthy lately. It's crazy how our mucous membranes can carry bacteria and viruses. I think I'm lucky I'm not making out with anybody. You've had COVID? Yeah. Isn't it weird when you have it? Sometimes it really hits you hard. My brother has to take pills. He has to take a series of doses after he's found to have COVID. You like to say poo a lot, don't you, Gamer? Gamer has poo on his mind. So I guess it's not a vaccine. It's a series of pills that you take. And thank God he's recovered from it. But that's terrible. You have to go to work. You can't not go to work. If you don't go to work, you get fired. You don't get paid anymore. And then people show up to work who have COVID. They should check you at the door. They should have an arch that you go through. When you go through the arch, they stick that swab in your neck or in your nose. That's how they should handle it. Say, guess what? You're not coming to work today. Some people are hourly, so I kind of understand that. Some people are hourly pay, so you come to work so you don't miss any work, because then there go your benefits. That's what I think happened. This poor guy had COVID, and he was probably on hourly pay. He wasn't on salary. So he came in because he didn't want to lose any work. And then, congratulations, everyone's got COVID. Some people carry it and don't know they have it. I know there's like an incubation process. You're a carrier, but you don't have symptoms yet, but you can still pass it on. Pass it on. Yeah. Pay it forward. So anyway, that's kind of a conundrum. Kind of like what they should do is have COVID insurance. That's what they should have. COVID insurance. So if you miss a week or 2 weeks, you still get you get covered for those 2 weeks. That's terrible. In a days like this, when people are barely making it, people are barely making it. Could you imagine having COVID and having to wait 2 weeks before you can come back to work? I couldn't survive 2 weeks. I wouldn't be able to pay rent. You're better off just, checking into a mental institution. That seems to be the easy way out. There is no easy way out. No wonder people suffer from anxiety and suicidal ideations. But this is Eddie's Funhouse. It's a funhouse full of mirrors. A funhouse full of mirrors. And the mirrors distort your image. I think I need to fast for a while. I don't want any weight gain. I gained a lot of weight before I came here. When I left California and came here, family likes to take pictures, and those pictures weren't flattering. I saw some unflattering pictures of me when I went to the water world. Love from Russia. How you doing? Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. We're talking about diseases, smallpox, COVID-19. COVID-19! Monkeypox. There was no monkeypox. Isn't that strange? There was no monkeypox for years and years and years. And all of a sudden there's monkeypox. And everybody's catching it now. I don't know if it's lethal, but I know it's not good to have. It's good to hear from Russia. COVID-19 is not trendy, bro. Why you discuss it? I know my brother caught it, that's why. Last week, for the second time, he showed up to work for the second time. He caught COVID after going to work. That's why we're discussing it. We're discussing the mysteries. Why is it still going on? I thought it was all over with, but people are still catching it. People who show up to work. It's like, come on. I thought it was already handled. But, so that's how it goes, I guess. We can't avoid it as much as we'd like to. My brother he's got an empty nest now. He just has him and his wife. And now him and his wife have COVID. Him and his wife. I guess he went to work. And then his wife came home and caught the COVID. And you have to get close to your wife. Because she's your wife. It's crazy. It's like we all have to wear hazmat suits. We all have to avoid contact. But then again, work has to be done. That's what we're talking about here at Eddie's Funhouse. And also, people are protesting. It seems like it's all the rage now. Everybody needs to go back to contributing to their community. But you know what? Sometimes people have to do something because the higher-ups don't want to do anything. the people who are in power don't want to do anything. So it's up to the people to take to the streets and have their protests. And they always seem to go after police cars. They can't just have a peaceful protest. But then again, they're fighting. They're fighting against immigration. Immigration is causing crime. All these people just come into a city or a town seeking refuge. And they don't want to assimilate. They want you to... Anyways, that's what I'm hearing. What do we do about it? Take to the streets. Instead of calling our congressman, shaking your fist at Parliament. That's what people used to do, shake your fist at Parliament. Or vote with your wallets. People need to vote with their wallets. That's how you get people's attention, when you stop spending money. As soon as you stop spending money. But then again, tax money gets diverted to things that you don't agree with. Tax money, taxpayer dollars, being diverted to people who just come into a country. They don't want to assimilate. They just want a handout. It should be like a temporary thing. You want to come into this country? Okay, here's your job. Start saving up for a house. Don't give too much away, because then it's not fair to the people who are paying taxes. That's what I hear most of. I had COVID. It does. It's like, and then you have to, you hope you recover. Some people hope, you can only hope you recover from COVID-19. Some people don't make it. You feel feverish. That's what monkeypox, they say flu-like symptoms, and then you get the lesions, and it comes from making out with people. People shouldn't be making out with people unless they are tested for monkeypox. Before you make out with somebody, get tested for monkeypox. Wash yourself. Wash yourself all over. Brush your teeth. Use some mouthwash. Kill those germs. That's funny how our bodies are perfect hosts. Our bodies are perfect hosts for certain organisms that need a host. Some of them are just airborne, like COVID. COVID isn't airborne, but then they don't consider your eyes. Your eyes, your mucous membranes in your eyes are how you receive COVID. So you can wear a mask all day long, but then people cough and sneeze, and COVID gets airborne, and it goes into your eyes. That's what I think a lot of people didn't consider. One smart guy I talked to, we went to Dairy Queen, my mom and I, and this guy was talking about how, yeah, people cover their mouths, but they don't consider their eyes. If these airborne pathogens hit your eye mucus, or your tears, you get the COVID. Congratulations. You're better off wearing a space helmet, walking into coughs and sneezes. And people don't want to go to the doctor all the time. Because it used to be when I was growing up, you feel a little sick, but then you feel better because your immune system attacks whatever organism you've got living in your body, and it makes those adjustments, and then you're no longer sick. But now people get even more sick. They're not just regular sick anymore. They got COVID-19. COVID-19! And then people don't wash their hands all the time. You're supposed to wash your hands, and then you shake hands. You shake hands and you touch doorknobs. You lift the toilet seat with nothing in between your fingers and the toilet seat. It's insanity. So, what can we talk about today? Any suggestions? World War III. World War III is like a milder war. It's not mushroom clouds. It's people turning over police cars, setting ambulances on fire, crashing stores. In Chicago, that's what they do. Chicago and New York are no longer livable places anymore. You can't. Walmart doesn't even want to be in Chicago. Walmart is everywhere. But Target's locking down all their stuff because people just do smash and grabs. They don't want to contribute to the community by getting a job and paying for things. Things would be a lot cheaper if there wasn't shoplifting. I wonder if it's just because they want to see if they can get caught. People are getting those, the Target employees. Have you ever seen those videos? Target employees chasing down shoplifters. They're not playing around anymore. I think that's a good way to discourage shoplifting. Shame them. They need to bring back the stockade. When you're like this, you know, you got your hands in the stockade, your head is poked through, and you got your hands here. If they catch you shoplifting, you get to sit in the stockade. They have a wall of shame in some stores. What they do is they take a picture of the shoplifter, and they put their picture up on the wall. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that you stole from me. And that's real bad. That's real bad. We had one of those. I remember when I worked at the arcade market. There was a supermarket called the Arcade Market. And whenever they caught somebody stealing, they would take a Polaroid and they would stick up on the wall to let everybody know that they stole. I think that's a good way. It's like a wall of shame. That's what they need. A nice little wall of shame. It's embarrassing. It should be embarrassing when you steal. When you steal from a store where things only cost 99 cents. What's good? What's good is we need to get onto these shoplifters. Justin and Haley Bieber had a baby. It's a boy. Well, good. A healthy baby boy, hopefully. Like the shirt. Look good in it. Thank you. It was a gift from my brother. My brother gave me this shirt. Have a good day. You also. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Drive through. I think I need to get a drink. I need to get like I'm going to do that right now. You guys can do that also. Go to the refrigerator and pull out a beverage. Did you fart? No. I have one though. I always like the fart humor. How would you know? How would you know if I farted? If I farted, I didn't make a facial expression. I didn't start, waving it away. How's your job going? I guess my job is taking care of my mom now. I got to take care of my mom. Make sure she's okay. She had a rear end collision. She had to stay a night in the hospital. Now she's on painkillers. Painkillers, I guess, they work. She doesn't like morphine. That's what I don't understand. I said, Mom, let him give you some morphine. She goes, no, it makes me feel itchy. Living off. Well, my mom and I are together, and we're making the ends meet. We're making the ends meet. And right now, all we have is each other. It's just, and my brother. My brother lives not too far. So we're making sure that we're putting my car to good use. And so we're doing the best we can. We used to have 2 cars, now we only have 1. And hopefully soon we'll have 2 cars. She's got a lot of appointments lately. Well, is this a troll? Chosen one? because it sounds like a troll. I'll need to say keep your comments respectful. That would help. While I go get something to drink, because I'm feeling kind of thirsty. Before I get really thirsty. All right. There we go. I guess that was our brief intermission. So there's a lot of retracted messages. All right. Okay. That's just basic YouTube policy. Keep our comments respectful. Basic. That's basic. We're gonna open up some Pokemon or what? Pokemon. We're talking about World War III here. We're talking about smallpox or monkeypox. Smallpox was no laughing matter either. Before that was polio. Polio was, I'm glad they found a vaccine for polio. Polio was a very hard, a harsh condition. So anyway, it seems like that's what's going on with everybody. Everybody is just trying to make it. I wanted to make a PSA saying, please vote responsibly. Please. Hello, Sean. Hello, Sean. Eric and Sean just joined. I guess that's a shout out. Isn't that called a shout out? When you read someone's handle, when you read a handle, that's a shout out. So, I think that's what people do sometimes. Yeah, are we going to open up some Pokemon or what? We don't do Pokemon. I've mentioned there's Pokemon Go. I guess you should get that app if you have a telephone. Get your phone out and play Pokemon Go. Then you'll at least be outside. I think that's the whole idea of Pokemon Go, is to get people outside. What's Eric talking about? Eric? Who's Eric? He's talking about Pokemon. he want to see you open up some Pokemon card packs. I don't have Pokemon. I'm 56 years old. I don't have. Some people do collect Pokemon cards. I've heard a bag of Pokemon cards is used as a weapon one time. The murdered weapon was a bag of Pokemon cards. You collect Ds? Am I being set up for a joke? I collect Ds. So today was a pretty nice day. I'm glad how today went. No car accidents, no flat tires. We went to church, went to Dairy Queen, came back. There was what I thought was a scratch on the rent-a-car. G'day! Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. G'day. What say we play Jaw Harp? Pretty good. I just need customers. As soon as I get enough customers, I'll be worrying less. More customers make you worry less. So please look in the description. Like I've been saying all this time, I've been saying, check out the description. The links in the description is my my collection of websites. I have a collection of websites. You're watching this? Yeah, I'm watching this. So AJ, Alex, Sean, I think Charlotte is still here. Yeah. So we have some of the group, some of the gang. People like the sound of this instrument. I've only got one person watching. Donations are pouring in. That's what I like to hear. Donations are pouring in from concerned citizens. I hear that on the news sometimes. Donations are pouring in from concerned citizens. Donations are pouring in. I wish I could say that. Donations are pouring in. It would be nice to collect taxes. That's what would be nice. If I could just collect taxes. I wouldn't have to do anything. And then I can penalize people for not paying their taxes. I can charge late fees for people not paying their taxes. Call it the Eddie tax. I impose the Eddie tax. Every time you spit on the sidewalk, you pay an Eddie tax. Every time you spit on the sidewalk, every time you throw down a gum wrapper, you have to pay an Eddie tax. Every time you throw an aluminum can out the window. That's what really upsets me, is when people throw their garbage out of their window. Why? Leave the garbage in your car until you get home. And then you can do what you want with it. But why? You're driving down a freeway and then you say, I don't want this trash. And you just throw it out of your car. And then you litter the freeways. One thing I liked about Cosa Nostra is they didn't have messy streets or sidewalks. They would take care of people. If they threw trash on the sidewalk, they threw garbage on the sidewalk, they would take care of them. That's how you know you're in a Cosa Nostra area, or a Cosa Nostra area or neighborhood. There's no trash in that neighborhood because they take care of it. That's what I used to hear. If you go through a neighborhood where there is Cosa Nostra, you don't see any garbage there. I don't think there's any crime there either. Nobody steals anything in a Cosa Nostra area or neighborhood. All right. So here we are. 2 people, 8 likes. I guess it's time for more Jawhar. I went and got myself a beverage. Some detox tea. I like to call it detox tea, so I can get rid of my toxins. Today I heard a banjo song. I forget what the words were to the song. Dairy Queen. It's becoming my new restaurant. My favorite restaurant is Dairy Queen because they play a lot of cool songs there. They play songs from the 60s and 50s. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robins go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweety-deely-dee. I think it starts out tweety-dee, tweety-deely-dee, tweety-dee, tweety-deely-dee, tweety-dee, tweety-deely-dee. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweety-dee, rockin' robin, tweet, tweety-dee. Tweedly-deedly-dee. Again, this is a family show. Have your parents' permission, and then buckle up. Have a good time. So this is Makita Princess, and this is Ava Brown. Again, keep your comments respectful. Use language that is family friendly. And we're good to go. Have your parents' permission. Wow, very nice. Do you have your parents' permission? You can be 13, just go to somebody who is in charge. Some people have guardians. They have their parents, yeah, their guardian. You've never seen that before. What, this? A jaw harp? You remind me of my old pastor. Is that a good thing? Ava Brown. So am I saying that right? Milkita? Milkita? That's what I do here. Hello from Indonesia. Hello, and welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. We just go into the funhouse, check out the distorted images we see in the mirror. We just kick back. Oh my God, what happened to Emma? I don't know. We were getting a lot of interesting messages from her. She was saying she had a dad, then she's saying she didn't have a dad. She said, so I hope she's okay. So there's, see, her mom, the last I heard, her mom was in an accident. And so she shows up here once in a while. And free Drake, I wish. So I don't know what to believe anymore. I really don't know what to believe. Because her brother came on to the live a couple of months ago to say that she was okay. So anyway, I guess that's all I know about this Emma character. So we're just kind of checking up on each other because my mom was in a car accident just a week ago. She had to get shipped all the way out to Kennestone. So yeah, I guess we're just checking up on each other. Are you her real dad? I don't know what she says. She doesn't have a dad. She refers to me as Papa sometimes. So anyways, few people know about what's going on anymore. So all we do is try to do a show, and there are some people I'm familiar with, some people I'm not familiar with. There are some people who I haven't seen in a while, and some people who are popping up that have been here a long time ago. So I guess that's what happens. Well, I just hope her mom's okay. She said her mom died. I don't know. She's given me all kinds of messages. You like this sound? The sound of the jaw harp? I know. Are you having a stressful day? That's what I'll try to do. Whenever people come to Eddie's Funhouse, I could do something less stressful. Oh yes, homework. Homework. I used to hate homework. That's what school is for. School is for doing schoolwork. Home is for doing nothing. but what your mom and dad tell you to do. Sometimes even that's too much. Do the dishes, mow the lawn, take out the garbage, wash the windows, take the dog out for a walk. I know. So you can relate. You can relate. I love to relax. I love it when I don't have anything to do. When all my mom has been taken to all of her appointments. That's one thing I've noticed. The older you get, the more appointments you have. I don't know. I'd have to. I don't think my finances would allow me to adopt, because they look at your income, they look at where you live and what kind of house you live in. There's just a lot of stuff. Some people want to adopt. People adopt pets a lot. They'll adopt a pet. You know, they take home a kitty cat, or they take care of a bird. Some people, their birds live so long that they pass their birds on to their children or to a family member. They have it all planned out. Like sometimes parrots, if you have a parrot, you can will it to somebody. It's like, I will my parrot to my son Jeffrey. My son Jeffrey can take care of the parrot. Some people do that with their cats and their dogs. They will a lot of money. What about us? I know, are we, who can take care of us? I wish somebody would adopt me. Would you adopt a 56-year-old man? Give me a home. Give me an income. Take care of me. Would you take care of me? But I guess you can't adopt an adult. You can adopt children. That's right. Adopt a dad. How about that? Somebody could adopt me as a dad. You know, I could be a dad until I'm dead. Be a dad until you're dead. I could be the guy that shows up to the graduations, shows up to the ball games. You know, the guy who lets you borrow his car. Dad, can I borrow your car? Dad, will you come with me to the ball game? Will you take me to a movie, Dad? If you adopt a dad, he should come with currency, you know. Adopt a dad today. You just give him room and board and a car to drive around in, a car to borrow, and then a monthly salary, you know. A monthly salary would be nice. Just to be a dad, you know. I could be someone's dad. Just give me a car and a house. Like if somebody's dad passes away, you know, unforeseen circumstances, you can just adopt me, and I'll be your dad. I'll make sure you have 3 meals a day, you know. Make sure you make it to school all right. Take you out to scout camp. Some parents do that. They just drop their kids off at camp, summer camp. I had that happen one time. I was in the Boy Scouts. We all got on a big yellow bus, and we headed out to the Black Warrior River, and we camped there. And that was the first time I shot a .22 pistol. We were all a bunch of Boy Scouts out camping, and a guy brought out a .22 pistol, and he let us each shoot it. Every night they would fire a cannon. There was a cannon. Right before we went to bed, they took out a cannon, and they loaded it up, and they fired it off. It wasn't a big cannon. I think it was like 3 feet high. That was a cool part of the night, you know. All the scoutmasters were like playing cards in a tent, and we were all in our tents. We would get our canoeing merit badges. Nobody got hurt. That's what I like. Nobody got hurt. Except for fire ants. Fire ants were never fun. I guess it was in Alabama. I remember that. In Alabama, we went camping next to the Black Warrior River. They would have these barges that would go down the river and shine spotlights. I'm surprised I remember that. This was like before high school. We all just got on this big yellow bus. Gotta go. My single mother will go nuts if I don't go to sleep. Okay. Well, you have a great day. I'm glad to meet you. Thank you for coming to Eddie's Funhouse. I'll do this again tomorrow, probably at the same time. It's 3:40 here. Well, I've been doing this for an hour and 26 minutes. We'll see if we can go for another few minutes. There's 5 people watching. Thank you for coming to Eddie's Funhouse. This is a family show, so keep your comments respectful. Keep your comments respectful while I play a flute. I didn't know that sounded relaxing. The jaw harp is relaxing. This is a family show. That's all I need now is a tip jar. I could sit at the park with my flute and have my tip jar. They come up to the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? La 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 la. It seems like that's the only song they play of Billy Joel. Billy Joel plays so many songs. Okay, there we go. I was checking my messages. Sorry. That was composed by me. I hope I can be a blessing to you. My name is Ed. I hope I can be a blessing to you. If you'd like to donate to this channel, the link is in the description. Please find it in your heart to be generous. That'll keep this show going and going and going. Please get your parents' permission to watch Eddie's Funhouse. I refilled the hummingbird feeder today. I'm pretty proud of that. I made my own recipe. 1 cup, 1 cup of sugar and 2 cups of water, and boil that mixture. Boil that mixture for until it's a rolling boil, and then let it cool. That's 1 cup of water. No, 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of water. 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of water, and then you boil it. Boil it, but not too much. And then you pour it into your hummingbird feeder. The hummingbirds love it. It's my own special recipe. I made myself laugh. Conversation and flute music. I was watching a movie called Neighbors with Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. I think it's a PG movie. Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi were neighbors in that movie, and it's kind of funny. It's a very weird movie. It's almost like you're having a dream while you watch the movie. Looks like there's 8 people. 8 people are watching. Whoopee! Whoopee! 8 people! But you know what? It's better than no people. 8 people is better than no people. One thing better than a crawfish dinner is 2 crawfish dinners. We got to laugh and joke. It's time to laugh and joke. We got to. World War III is being fought in the streets. World War III is being fought from rooftops. Somebody tried to take out our president from a rooftop. That's World War III. We were all expecting mushroom clouds. And then there's the monkeypox. It's not what we expected. We're going out with a fizzle, not a bang. But you know what? This might be one of the last revolutions. After everybody settles down, maybe the wars will be less and less. They'll be less catastrophic. They won't be leveling cities anymore. They will just dirty up the streets. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about this World War III thing? World War III. We were all expecting mushroom clouds. Radioactive material everywhere. Radiating. We were all supposed to be radiating. But World War III seems to be just people being pissed off and walking down the streets and punching each other. Punching and stabbing. Put on your suit of armor and fight World War III. Put on your suit of armor and see if you can dodge knife stabbings. or just stay out of the city. That's a smart thing to do. Stay out of the city. Let them fight until they're all done fighting. I think the longest war was the 100 Years' War. It was between the English and the French. I think that was the longest war. But you know what? There's the Middle Eastern War. There's between Gaza and in Israel. Israel and a lot of people. I think that's a war still going on. So go to where there's peace. Go to where there's peace, my friend. And then you won't have to worry about war. You won't have to worry about rocks being thrown at you. Or urine, or whatever they throw nowadays. Take to the hills. That's what we should do. We should all go where the war isn't happening. That's where you go. If you want to survive, if you want to have kids, just go to where the war is not happening. Go to where the war is not happening. And keep going until you don't see war anymore. And then stop. And then build your log cabin. Get you some solar panels. A water purification, water collection and purification. Start growing. There won't be anywhere to go. The way things are going, you can't, because it used to be go west, young man. Just go out to the prairie and homestead. You probably won't be able to do that anymore. Or if you do, don't go on YouTube. If you do, go out somewhere and build a cabin, get some solar panels, get a water purification collection system. Don't go on YouTube. Just chill out. That way nobody comes to your homestead and sees if you're following regulations. I say if you're on your own land, you should do what you want. But it's all about codes and permits. They don't make money if you don't get a permit. If you don't get a permit, they can't make money. They can't collect taxes. Just dig yourself a hole and then put some canvas over it. Make that your temporary shelter. Sit in your temporary shelter until you're finished building a house. And then a drone will come and find you probably. Some guy will just come. Some guy's always flying his drone. Hello, VBBY. G'day. That's what they say in Down Under. They say g'day. I guess I'm just talking today. Talking about how to go where the war isn't. Keep going until you don't see a war. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, wow. It seems like everywhere there's a city, there's a war going on. Every time I see a fight or a protest, it's all happening in the cities. Leave the city. Keep walking until you see land, and then chill out. Hello from Germany. Welcome. Wie geht's? That's what they say in Germany. Wie geht's? Ich heiße Ed. Willkommen to Eddie's Funhouse. Gang wars, gang wars. Why can't we just not have wars? Sometimes it's all retaliation. What would happen if we didn't retaliate anymore? What would happen? I think what would happen is people would get scared because you haven't retaliated yet. If there was like somebody dies and then no one retaliates, they just get nervous. And then I think that's what it is people retaliate. And then it just keeps it going. I think it should all be self-defense. Don't do anything unless you're defending yourself. Unless you're defending yourself. I know. What are you fighting for? Do you just want to kill somebody? A lot of times I think that's the case. They just want to kill somebody just to see what it feels like. Why would you want to kill anything that's not trying to kill you? But I guess that's the law, Back in the Old West, everybody just had a shooting iron. There was one sheriff in town to drag people into a jail cell. But then again, crime wasn't as bad. At least not in the 50s. In the 50s, I don't remember what crime was back in the 50s. And then the 60s is when things started getting worse. Worse and worse. Nowadays, there's shootings, there's stabbings, there's robberies. People getting stabbed while they're trying to rob. It's like a jungle situation. Just watch the videos. All the videos of people getting trying to rob a jewelry store and getting shot, or trying to rob a jewelry store and getting stabbed. Is it worth it? I mean, come on. Money is only there for a little while. You get $50 or $150 or $1,000, and then it's all spent. But then you got to do the rest of your life, 16 years, I guess, is the minimum for killing somebody. I think that's what it is. It's better than the ghetto. Being in jail is better than the ghetto. People stab, and it's like they're right at home when they go to jail or go to prison. Because it's better than where they were. I don't know. That's how crazy it is. In Japan, it's different. In Japan, they ask you, what is your purpose? If you commit crimes, the jails are a lot different in Japan. People they go there to rehabilitate, to be rehabilitated. Here it seems like they just get better criminals. People can become better criminals. That's what they want. They want more efficient killing machines. Charles Manson, remember Charlie Manson? He didn't want to leave jail. He didn't want to leave prison. He felt like prison was where he should be. But he was actually smarter than his, the people in charge of him. And then when they let him out, he orchestrated a murder. And then he just went right back in. It's like, take out the middleman. If somebody says, hey, I think you better keep me in jail. I think you better keep me in prison. Say, okay, I think you have a point there. But yeah, it's crazy how people think. The people who are allowed to think shouldn't be thinking. The people who should be thinking aren't allowed to think. That's what makes it crazy. The people who should be thinking aren't allowed to think. The people who shouldn't be thinking are running the place. And it's just try to walk somewhere at night and feel safe. It's not like that anymore. You're better off just staying at home. Do all your shopping, and then you can get robbed in broad daylight. People get robbed in broad daylight. People get stabbed in broad daylight. It doesn't matter, day or night. It just increases your chances at night of getting hurt. Somebody's seeking you out and hurting you. I guess these are some things we should think about. There are a lot of smart people out there, but we don't listen to them. We don't listen to the smart people. We seem to listen to idiots and cater to crazy. That's what we've been doing lately. Look at where it's got us. We cater to crazy. We accommodate crazy nowadays. Try living in California. I remember when I was living in California, everybody accommodated crazy. If somebody was crazy, people just accommodated them instead of ignoring them and sending them somewhere. It's like, wow, I should have acted crazy when I was in California. People probably would have listened to me. Yeah, I just want to eat fruit roll-ups. Leave me alone so I can eat my fruit roll-ups. I just want to be left alone. Come on, leave me alone. I think I'm a squirrel. I identify as a squirrel. I just want to crawl up in a tree, hang upside down, or identify as a bat, a wingless bat. I identified as he, they, or him. People will listen to you if you're crazy. If you're not crazy, people don't want to listen to you. That's what's wrong with the world. What's wrong with the world? I'm 56 years old. I've experienced a lot. I've seen a lot of crazy. And we seem to like and listen to crazy. And look where that's got us. Anybody sane, they don't get listened to. They make too much sense. They're too logical. Nobody likes logic. Nobody likes making sense. But I guess this is my rant. It's time to rant, I guess. That's all we can do anymore. We can just voice our opinions and watch nothing get done. Voice your opinions and watch things stay the same or get worse. That's what we have. That's what our choice is: to stay the same or get worse. Keep walking until you see forest, and then string up a hammock and lay down in that hammock and see if somebody brings you food. Unless you learn how to hunt yourself. What would be your perfect world? We should create our own perfect world. Hello, Skylar. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder about Emma. I'm beginning to wonder about Emma. She was here earlier, and she seemed like she was freaking out. Maybe you can talk her down. Talk her down from where she is. That's what we do here at Eddie's Funhouse. We check up on each other. I think people have lost touch with family. They don't know what family is anymore. It's the quiet ones you gotta watch. Poo is not nice to eat, especially your own poo. You should not eat poo ever. You can ask Winnie the Pooh. Oh, that message was retracted, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again. Welcome back to Eddie's Funhouse. Are you truly a gamer god? Is that what your friends say? I think this is what you could do if you have nothing to do. You can come to Eddie's Funhouse if you got nothing to do. You can listen to me play my jaw harp. Some people will be saying, I grew up with Eddie's Funhouse. I grew up on Eddie's Funhouse. When I was a little kid, I would watch Eddie's Funhouse. He taught me morals. He taught me how to care about people. Any game I challenge you at. Maybe you should, kind of like a poker player. Some people who, you ever watch those gambling shows? Those professional gamblers? You could probably make a a good amount of money. Make a good amount of money. It's 4:04. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. 4:05. My phone is 100% charged. Well, I guess I will start this again tomorrow. Hey Ed, what up? How are you doing? I'm doing okay, Monkey CJ. I guess my mom is okay. Her phone just woke her up. Just a tip. Grasshopper. Grasshopper. Just a tip? That's a question? Just a tip? I just heard my mom, so I don't think I have to check on her. Just a reminder, you can donate to Eddie's Funhouse. You are like my favorite live streamer. Well, cool. Thank you for that. I'll keep it up. Keep it up. Yodi, 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 yo. Walking home from your house, walking on the moon. I just hope my legs don't break, walking on the moon. Walking on the moon. Keep it up. Yodi, 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 yo. I need to hear that song again so I can sing it to you. Walking on the moon. Thank you. That is quite a compliment. I don't know what to do now. Should I retire? Oh, that's right. I've got to go take care of my mom's friend. I have to take care of my mother's friend right now. So I will see you all tomorrow.